Alrighty, so we're going to do our keychain here today. We're going to sketch it out on the top plane. Start with our square. We're going to dimension this out to 40 by 70. And we're going to drop our circle in. And this magic number for this circle is going to be 9. So we're going to have it come out to 9, and from the center to the edge, that will be 9, and same from this side over will be 9. So that is the base for our keychain. So we're going to accept our sketch, and we're going to extrude that out. I like to extrude it out to 3, and I forgot to select the sketch. There we go. Extruding that out to 3 and accept that. So here is our base of our keychain. Now I want my corners to be rounded because it's going to go in my pocket and I don't want anything sharp. So that's what this fillet here is. So if I click on the fillet, I want my radius on this to be 9 as well. But if I zoom in on these edges, it's going to take that edge and it's going to curve that edge over. And we're going to keep it to 9 so it matches up nice and evenly with that hole. I'm going to go around and just continue to select the rest of my edges. So now here's my base of my keychain, and you have to add some sort of picture and some sort of text. So let's say I'm going to come on here, I'm going to select this face, pull out my text, and I'll write Denver, and I want it to be bold. And I'll pick I don't know, I can pick some different ones, and then so I want something with a thicker line. I do really recommend that your text is bold. So I'm going to dimension this down to 40 so it's a little bit smaller, and if I click here I should be able to move this around some. So alright, now it's giving me a hard time moving it vertically, but that's or excuse me, horizontally, but I can do that here. So that looks good to me where the spacing is. So I want Denver, and then I'll add another one here down here, and I'll put Broncos. And again, I'll select the same text, keep that bold. And if I want to keep it the same spacing and the same size, I would just add that in like so. And let's say I want to dimension this up here, keep all my spacing the same. So I'll bring that to 5. And then I'll also bring this down here to 5, and this over to 10, like so. And I'm going to move this down. So if I have that there, and then I can add an image here. So if I wanted to search an image on Google for Denver Broncos, I'm gonna go to images here, and I like this image here. It's actually, you know what, since I'm old, I'm gonna go find the throwback image to this guy right here. Alright, so this is the image that I grew up with, but here I can save image as, and it will give me an option where I want to save this image. So I'm gonna, that's fine, I'll save it here to my downloads, and then right here I can insert an image, and I'm going to import my image, and right here is my image that I can import. So I can click here, and then all I need to do is sorry, all my notifications came up. So then all I need to do is drag out where that image is. So I'll drop it right here, and I'm going to actually take this Broncos and I'm going to move it over, make that 20. We'll go 25. And I'm going to take that image and I'm going to drop it right here. So now I'm going to just trace this image here, and to do that I'm going to start right here, and I can just literally go right atop this image, and like so. And then for this curve I'm going to use a 3-point arc, which is right here, which I click on 3 points, 1, 2, and then I can drag this arc out here, and that will give me my image. Now for the horse, or for the Bronco, it's going to be more difficult, right? So I would go in again. I'm probably, for this horse, I would recommend using this spline tool and give myself a lot of little clicks along here, and it's going to allow me to trace this horse out relatively accurately. So I'm just I'm going a little fast here so that you guys can get the drift of what's going on here. But you're gonna have to figure out what you want to have extrude here. I ended that on accident, but here I'd probably have this continue to come out here. I'll just continue it. But whatever you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to make it a complete shape. So I'll probably end it on that line, and then I'd have my next spline start right here, and so you can get the drift. Hopefully you understand kind of what we are doing here. So as I come and finish this with this having a complete shape, I got to finish this as a shape here. So I have to have it end up back with this point. So I have something to work with on an extrude. Now I would, for the sake of the video, I would probably continue to clean this line up a little bit, and to do that I'll show you how to do that really quickly. But on like right here where I'm off some, if you deselect the spline tool, I can take this and I can drag this over and match some of these up a little bit better, and you can move some of them around to better create your image. So here this image should be able to extrude. I have a solid image here. Sometimes it is difficult if I'm missing some spots, but we'll try to extrude this image. I should have done this in a different sketch. I should have done my Denver Broncos in one sketch and done my extrude in a different sketch. But I'll accept that. My sketch 2, I want to extrude, I want to add, I want to merge that with all. So we're going to just make this come out 1 millimeter, which is fine. And you can see that most of it has come out except for my Bronco here. And then when I click on that, that will cut in. So I got to deselect that. So I'll accept that. So here's my Denver Broncos keychain, right? My next step is I need to create a drawing for this. So I'm going to create a drawing. Doesn't really matter which drawing I use. I'm going to select OK. And the first and foremost, I'm going to be, when I export this, I'm going to close this. But when I export this, I need to make sure there's nothing on here. So I'm going to close this insert view and I'm going to select everything on this and delete it. So I want to make sure this is a blank page. I'm going to insert my keychain, insert my part, and I want to make sure it's on the top plane because that's the plane that I sketched it on. And I want to make sure my scale is a 1:1 scale, which will keep my keychain accurate. And everything will, all the dimensioning will hold. So once I have this brought in, I can exit out of this projected view. Now, if I export this right now, it's going to cut everything out. So it would just cut these lines. I want it to cut out these lines here for the keychain, but I wanted to just score these lines here for the Denver Broncos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to show hide, and I'm going to show hide edges. And I need to, I'm first going to start by selecting the lines that I want to cut, we'll say, right? So now these lines here, everything in black I want to score, and then everything in gray I want to cut. So I need to export this. So what I did on my drawing, I'm going to right click, I'm going to go to export, and I'm going to save it as Simon keychain. Whoop. Actually, what I want you to do is, this is going to be my score, and then Simon I'll call it score Simon keychain, and that way if we all use this, I'll know what it is and who it's for. And then from there I want to download it and export that. So that will do that. Now I need to switch this. So this, I want to just save my file, and it will go into my my downloads. Now, next thing, oh, sorry, I did that incorrectly. What I needed to do is accept this first. I needed to accept this first. So let's do that one more time. So I just want these, right? Export. Score Simon keychain PDF export. All right, so now what I need to do is go in. I want to save that file again. It might ask me if I want to replace it, which I will. I need to go to show hide edges. And now I need to, if I just select everything, it will inverse everything. It will flip it over. And then I need to accept that. Now this is where I want the laser cut to cut. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Export, cut, Simon keychain. So right here is what I need to do for everything, and then I will save my file. From there, you'll just head over to Schoology, and right here's your cutout, and here's your score, and you can upload the files accordingly. So, and make sure you put the right one in the right spot so I can cut your keychain out correctly. I hope that helps.